In the heart of the ancient world, Babylon stood as a monument to human ambition, its walls stretching towards the heavens, its gardens a wonder of the world. From the highest balcony of his palace, King Nebuchadnezzar surveyed his domain. His gaze, sweeping over the sprawling city he had built, was not one of gratitude, but of immense and yielding pride. Is this not the great Babylon? He mused, his heart swelling with arrogance, that I have built by my mighty power and for the glory of my majesty. His kingdom was a reflection of his own perceived greatness, a testament to his own hand. One night, the king's untroubled sleep was shattered by a vision. He saw a colossal tree, its roots deep in the earth, its branches soaring to the sky, providing food and shelter for all living creatures. It was a symbol of perfect strength and provision. But then, a holy watcher, an angelic being, descended from heaven. With a voice that thundered, the watcher commanded, "Cut down the tree and chop off its branches, strip off its leaves and scatter its fruit, but leave the stump of its roots in the earth, bound with a band of iron and bronze, in the tender grass of the field." The following morning, a shadow of dread hung over the throne room. Nebuchadnezzar, his face a mask of frustration and fury. Listened as his wisest men, the magicians, enchanters, and astrologers stammered and failed. None could unravel the terrifying enigma of the dream. Then, the young Hebrew captive named Daniel was brought before the king. And like the others, Daniel stood with a calm and discerning spirit, his composure a stark contrast to the court's panic. With a heavy heart, Daniel revealed the dream's true meaning. He looked at the most powerful man in the world and spoke with solemn authority. "The tree, O king, is you," Daniel explained, his voice gentle but firm. The dream was a divine warning. Nebuchadnezzar's pride had reached a breaking point, and heaven was about to humble him. Daniel painted a grim picture of the king's future descent into madness, living like a beast of the field. "Therefore, O king," Daniel pleaded, "break off your sins by being righteous, and your iniquities by showing mercy to the poor. Perhaps there may be a lengthening of your prosperity." A full year passed, and Daniel's warning seemed to fade into memory. Walking on the roof of his royal palace, Nebuchadnezzar once again gave voice to his arrogance, boasting of the empire he had single-handedly built. The words had barely left his lips when a voice echoed from the heavens, pronouncing his judgment. In an instant, his world shattered. Terror contorted his features as his reason fled. The great king, builder of Babylon, was reduced to a primal state, crawling on all fours, his royal robes turned to tatters. For 7 long years, Nebuchadnezzar roamed the wilderness, his home the open fields, his companions the beasts. He ate grass like an ox, his body exposed to the dew of heaven. His hair grew long and matted like the feathers of an eagle, and his nails curved into claws like those of a bird. The once mighty monarch was utterly broken, a shell of the man he had been, living a life stripped of all human dignity and power. Then, at the end of the appointed 7 years, something shifted. Nebuchadnezzar, a wild and weathered figure, lifted his eyes toward heaven. As he looked up, clarity returned. His sanity was restored, and with it came a profound understanding. He was no longer the center of his own universe. Soon, he was cleaned, robed, and reinstated to his throne. His kingdom and his honor returned, but the man who now sat on the throne was transformed. His expression was not of pride, but of deep humility and reverence. He praised and honored the Most High, finally acknowledging a power far greater than his own, whose dominion is an everlasting dominion, and whose kingdom endures from generation to generation.